Hello everybody and welcome. We're gonna do a little comparison between the M60 and the M48 pattern since they are technically the same tank. We are using a gun rammer, improved armor, a better aiming time, and as well a better dispersion. And as you can see, when it comes to the shells and the firepower, it's technically the same DPM, same penetration, and same damage. But when it comes to the gun handling and as well the movement, then you can see the difference. As you can see, the M60 have way much better aiming time and 1 extra degree for gun depression and gun elevation. But now the movement. This is where the M60 is worse than the M48 pattern. As you can see, it's slightly slower than the M48 pattern, but it does have a better ground resistance. What does that mean? It means that if the M60 and the M48 pattern were both going on soft terrain like water, dirt, sand, the M60 is gonna be faster than the M48 at that. And as well, since the M60 have more armor, it means that it has worse camouflage than the M48. And now to the armor. This is why the M60 is actually one of my favorite mediums, because it does have a very good armor. As you can see, it does have more frontal armor and as well a better hull when it comes to the front and way much better side armor. So this tank can actually side scrape and it can hold a hull down way much better than nearly any medium tank. Well, except the T22. But I still think that this tank is the best tank hold downs because it does have 10 degrees of gun depression and a very, very accurate gun. And let me prove that to you. And oh boy, is it the mines, the best map for a hold down machine like the M60. This map is gonna show you how accurate this tank is and how much of a beast it is at being a hold down tank. So I'm gonna rush to the hill since it's the most important position in this map and spot the WZ. I'm gonna put one shell in his lower plate and fall back exactly as he shoots. He misses and shoots my tracks, and sadly get a shell from the WZ, but I bounced a shell from the IS-8, and that's why the armor of this tank is really, really good. Because as we all know, the IS-8 might be a bad tank, but it does have a very good gun. I'm gonna try to shoot a pixel of the lower track of the WZ, but my shell goes slightly to the right, unable to penetrate. And as well, this one goes slightly to the left, but luckily I track him and my teammates finish him off. And right now I'm gonna try to look back since the enemy team is flanking us. The two beasts of an auto reloaders. I'm gonna put one shell on the side of the T57 heavy, tracking him, putting him in the position while the Yo taking all of his HP. I'm gonna put another shell, tracking him, getting that spotting damage up to 1,600 damage. Luckily my team is active and helped me finish off the enemy. And as you can see, the penetration is still as well very good on this tank because a lot of mediums can barely penetrate the lower plate of the IS-4. And even while the IS-4 was angling his lower plate, I was still able to penetrate it. Right now I'm just holding my position thinking, should I help the VK finish the IS-4? I really want to help him, but the WZ might clap me, or should I just go kill the MX? And oh, we got a visitor, a Progetto 65. So he's trying to take out of my VK because he's holding the IS-4. He's gonna try to help his teammate, but I'm gonna help my VK. Every time he falls back, I put a shell in front of him. Again, he falls back and put another one in his front, enabling him from flanking my teammate, finishing the Progetto off. And now the AMX, the hero, is finally here. Gonna put one in his side, hoping I could track him, but sadly it wasn't to be. And exactly as he falls back, I'm nearly about to shoot, but my teammates finished him off before I do. I'm gonna pump my adrenaline enough so I can keep farming the damage of this IS-4. Gonna put the first shell in, the second one in, and oh, a little lag got me to get shot by the IS-4, but it doesn't matter. And this is why, look at that accuracy, look at that nearly instant aiming time. And just for good measures, shoot a high explosives and make sure to finish off the kill. So a very good game for the M60. We showed how accurate the gun is and as well how well armored the tank. We get a class 1, a confederator, and as well 4,200 base damage. This tank is a beast. If you get a chance to get the M60, I highly recommend it, but it's not a credit maker. because this tank have the same credit making as the regular M48 pattern. So it's not made for making credits, but it's still a very beast of being a medium tank and holding positions even against high caliber guns. And this was Freak vibing with you. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in another one.